Kristen. I have 2 kids that are grown. I'm an animal lover, people person. I was in nursing for 15 years. I have been in network marketing 19 years. I love helping and coaching others. Okay, so welcome back to Branding Your DNA course part 2. Branding is about yourself. DNA is you. Okay, so that's why I named this course Branding Your DNA. I'm sure people are wondering, why in the world is she calling it Branding Your DNA? Okay, because you're branding yourself. Branding is you. DNA is you, right? So this whole title all points to you, okay? And me, of course, because I'm branding me. So it's on mindset and vision. What is mindset and how does it affect us, okay? What kind of mindset do you have? Do you have a growth mindset or do you have a fixed mindset? Okay, over here in the green, this is a growth mindset. This is someone that is ready to expand and learn, and they're ready to challenge themselves. They're ready to go ahead and expand their mind. They're not ready, or they're not afraid to hit challenges or anything like that. So a growth mindset person thinks like this: I can learn anything I want to. When I'm frustrated, I preserve. I want to challenge myself. When I fail, I learn. Tell me I try hard. If you succeed, I'm inspired, right? So we want to be happy about other people that exceed. Be proud of them, right? My effort and attitude determine everything. That is key right there. So a fixed mindset. Let me explain a fixed mindset. For example, if you have an Alzheimer's patient and the clock says 9 o'clock and you tell the patient that it's 9 o'clock and they tell you, no, it's 6 o'clock. But see, they see the number upside down, but in their mind they see it 6 and that's it. That's what they see. That's what it is, right? They're not going to come out of that zone that it's actually 9 and listen to you, okay? So a fixed mindset. Either I'm good at it or I'm not. When I'm frustrated, I give up. I don't like to be challenged. When I fail, I'm no good. Tell me I'm smart. They want to hear stuff. They don't want to find out on their own. If you succeed, I feel threatened. Now, when people succeed and people aren't succeeding, this is when you get the hate comments, right? The haters feel threatened. My abilities determine everything. Makes sense so far? Okay. Positive attitude equals success. This is a great exercise. So positive attitude, key to success. In order to make positive thinking yield results, you need to develop a positive attitude towards life, accept a successful outcome of whatever you do, but also take necessary actions to ensure your success. Effective, positive thinking that brings results is much more than just repeating a few positive words or telling yourself that everything is going to be all right. It has to be your predominant mental attitude. It makes your life to move more smoothly and makes life look brighter and promising. So sometimes we have to rewire our brain to tell it to do different things. If we're in the fixed mindset, sometimes we have to tell our brain, for instance, well, I guess I got to do this in my business, but your brain tells you, no, you can't, and you have to tell your brain, yes, I'm going to do it, okay? So developing a growth mindset. Instead of thinking like this, I'm not good at this, try thinking, what am I missing, right? Instead of thinking, I'll give up, why don't you use a different strategy, such as I'll use a different strategy, okay? So instead of thinking, it's good enough, if you're doing a project and it's half done, instead of thinking it's good enough, why don't you think, is this really my best work? Okay, I can't make this any better. Why not tell your brain I can always improve? This is too hard. A lot of things in network marketing is hard. It's not an easy task, guys, by all means. So why don't you say, this may take some time. And if you make a mistake, don't get upset about it. Don't get discouraged. Mistakes help me learn, right? Mistakes help me learn. So when things just don't go right and you can't figure things out and your brain tells you, I can't do this, you need to tell yourself, I'm going to train my brain, right? So I'll never be smart. You ever felt that way? You need to train your brain and say, I will learn how to do this. Okay? Plan A didn't work. When you're planning, if plan A didn't work and you go to the above, you need to come down here and say, there's plan B. Tell your brain there's plan B. So maybe you're working with someone and maybe they're a little bit better at something that you are, and you can't figure it out, and your brain says, my friend can do it. I'll just let them do it, right? They can do it. Why should I do it? You need to tell your brain, I will learn from them. Never put work on another person. That is the worst thing you can do. You will lose a friend, you will lose a connection, and most of all, you'll lose a relationship. Okay, so which are you? Positive thinkers. This is what positive thinkers are. Positive thinkers, they are winners, recognize their limits, always ask for answers, always has a program, says, let me do it for you, sees an answer for every problem. Negative thinkers, they're losers. They don't want to learn. They don't want to recognize. They don't want an answer. They don't want a program. And they don't offer to help somebody, okay? They recognize their strength but focus on their weakness. They always part from their problem. Always have an excuse. See a problem in every answer, okay? This is what you need to think about and really focus on this part of this course here. When you're prospecting and talking to people, you need to focus on the difference of different kind of thinkers, okay? Because when prospecting and putting people in your business, this is really vital and key right here. So how do you think? Okay, a negative person will think it will never happen. A realistic person can think it can happen. A positive person will think it will happen. Okay, now a negative person might set goals that are too out of their standard, but they're hoping that they're going to reach them, but they're just not realistic. It's not going to happen. Especially if they don't know what they're doing or they're not asking for help and they're not going to change their mindset and vision. Realistic. A realistic person is going to make realistic goals that's within the limits. Okay? They're not going to make goals that are, oh, in 3 years or 3 months or 2 months, you know, or 10 years, you know, they're going to make realistic goals. I'm going to make a goal for my book to be out in 6 months to a year, you know, something like that. If it doesn't happen, I'll make another goal for it. I have a plan B. You know, that's a realistic goal. A negative person might say, oh, well, I can do this in a month or whatever. A positive person is going to make it happen. Whether the plan A worked or they got to go to plan B, they're going to make it happen. So here is mind performance right here. You've got mindset, attitude, behavior, actions, results, and performance. And then it just repeats itself, right? Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm on the right one. So how do you think? Ways to think correctly in the right mindset. Become aware of the principles that build positive attitude. Desire to be positive. Don't blame others. Don't blame others. Don't blame companies. That doesn't happen. You really have to look at yourself if things aren't happening. And you probably have to change your vision and your mindset. Okay, so change focus. Look for the positive. Be strong. That nothing can disturb your peace of mind. Talk health, happiness, prospectively to every person you meet, and respectively. Be respectful to everybody. Look at the sunny side of everything. Think only of the best. Work only for the best and accept only the best. So here is a vision roadmap, right? In order to have a vision of where you want to be in your business, set a date, establish your vision as to what you want your business to look like on that date. Okay? It's very simple. You can close your eyes and you can very easily do this. So, you know, this could even be months, a year, a week. But like I said earlier, make it realistic. Make it realistic. Whatever the goal is, if it's a big goal, make it realistic. If you know you can't do it in 2 months, don't set it in 2 months because you're setting yourself up for failure, and then that's when people quit. So, you know, that way, you know, if things don't go planned right, you don't get upset, like I said, and then you don't set up for failure. Set a new date. Make a plan B. Make plan B. Always make plan B when you're planning, and have a vision in mind. Have a vision in mind of what you want to do and what you want to have done on that date. And most of all, have your mindset made up. Okay, so if plan A didn't work, fix what went wrong. And guys, never give up. Never give up. Where do you want to be in your business in 3 years? Think about it. Think about where your business might be right now. Now, I don't know where anybody's business is right now, but think about where you want to be in 3 years. What would it be like to never have to worry about being online, setting up this, setting up that, posting this, posting that, hoping someone's going to buy something? What are you going to do if you don't make any money? You know, realistically, what would it be like to not have to worry about anything? So, do you ever feel like, you know, you and your business are on a treadmill, just kind of spinning and spinning around, and things aren't getting done, goals aren't getting done? You're just getting through the day or week, heading down, working as hard as you can just to keep up. You know, if so, your business may not be moving towards the fullest potential. So, what does your vision look like when you think of where you want to be in 10 years, 3 years, whatever it may be, okay? So, do you want it where it is right now? Are you happy where your business is right now? Maybe you're happy where you're at. I don't know. I don't know where you're at in your business. Maybe you haven't taken the time to think and vision where you want to be. You know, just take that time to really think about where you want to be, what you want to do, and what you need to do to get there. Vision and goals. Oftentimes, treadmilling is not the result of poor business concept. So number one, sometimes people don't have the right mindset and vision to even be in business. If people aren't going to change their mindset and let their brain rewire themselves, that they're in the wrong place. And this is why when you're talking to people, you need to recognize what mindset and vision that they have. And it's really good to ask people, what is your vision? Where do you want to be? If they don't know and they haven't thought about it, chances are they may not. You just never know. They may. People will come to reality and look. So number two, most people don't sit down and really think about what they want and try to vision in their head, right? So number three, if you don't vision where you want to be in 3 months or 3 years and put it in black and white, chances are most won't get there. Why? They don't have the vision and mindset, right? So number four, when you put your vision in black and white, make a vision board. Okay, so what is a vision board? Maybe you don't know what a vision board is. A vision board is when you take a big old piece of paper and go through magazines and you look at pictures and you might find a beautiful kitchen or a beautiful bedroom suite or a resort where you like to go or someplace you like to travel, a car. You cut out all those pictures and you make a vision board. And what happens to your vision board when you change your mindset and your vision? When you start getting your goals done, guys, your vision board gets bigger. Because chances are, once you start making that money, you bought the bedroom suite. You got the kitchen you want. You've been to where you wanted to visit for a vacation. So what's next? That vision board gets bigger, right? That's when the jet skis get in there and whatever else gets in there, right? So, number five, make your vision into goals and check them off as you go. Vision these questions in your head, make a list and check them off. What do I want my business to become? Maybe it's picture your customers buying from you while you're sleeping. Is that possible? Absolutely. Do you know how to do it? Most don't. But you know what? It's really not that hard once you know how to do it and someone is willing to show you how to do it. And that someone is sitting right here. Where do you want to find prospects from? Okay? Where do you want to find prospects? There's a lot of places you can find prospects. What kind of people are you looking for? You want to find people who would qualify. I'm sorry. You want to find people who would qualify for your business. Not everyone's going to qualify. So how do you plan to promote your products and services? Okay. There's a lot of ways you can promote your products and services. You want to make a list, do what you need to do in order to get your business where you want in 3 months or 3 years. So you guys, I'm saying 3 months or 3 years as an example. Don't use that. You have to use your own goals, your own dates. That's just an example, guys. So what is my business? Okay. What you need to vision yourself doing. Number one, who will you serve? Who do you need to serve? Who are the people you need to serve? Whatever your product is it health and wellness? Is it training? There's tons and tons and tons of products and services out there. So who will you serve? How can you stand out from the rest who are doing the same as you? You need to vision all this on how you're going to do this. And then you need to set your mind and do it. You need to tell your brain how you're going to do it and when you're going to do it. Your commitment to leverage technology to meet your vision, right? Technology is changing all the time, but what technology are you going to leverage to serve your community, your prospects, whoever? Is it going to be videos? Is it going to be a blog, an email list, content on social media? Okay, what social media sites do you want to leverage? You need to think about all this and vision what you want to do. This is a thinking process. This isn't just sign up and give a link. This isn't how it works. It's a thinking process. It's a planning process. It's a personal growth process. Number 3, where will you serve? Online, home parties, cold market, warm market. You know, if you don't know what cold market is people you've never seen, you've never prospected before. Warm market is people that you've already prospected, that already know what you're doing. So set a goal. You need to, close your eyes for a moment and visualize your business as it will become. Just visualize what you want it to become. I mean, it's pretty amazing when you sit there and you think about what you want your business to become. Okay, what have you done to get there? These questions will help you to define setting stepping stone goals toward your vision. Okay, visioning is the same as mindset, because then when you vision something, you have to set your mind in order to do it. Number 1, give a time frame, right? Number 2, maybe you need personal growth development. Maybe you need to change your mindset on some stuff. Maybe you need to learn some stuff, right? That's personal growth development. Maybe you need to conduct market research. Maybe you need to research some things on the internet to see what you need to do. Investing in yourself, guys. Number 4. I cannot emphasize enough that investing is what's going to get you there. Once you got your mindset, once you got your vision, once you have your goal, investing, whether it be webinars, training, software, you name it, investing. It's going to be time and money. Right now, if you're watching this, you're investing your time. You're not investing your money, but you're investing your time, right? Implementing your goals and taking action, guys. If you don't implement, you're not going to get anywhere. What does implement mean? It means doing it. It means doing your goals, doing what it takes, doing what you have planned out. Number 1, take action on your goals one by one. No action, no goals. Number 2, keep a calendar. Write under each goal what you need to do in order to take action and get the goal done. Have a plan A and a plan B in case plan A doesn't work out, so you don't get discouraged, right? Number 4, work on goals 30 minutes a day. I say 30 minutes so you don't get burned out, because you can get burned out and you don't want to get burned out. When sometimes when you're trying to leverage and find what you're doing and figure out what you're doing, you can get burnt out. Number 3, celebrate each goal and task that you achieve. When you celebrate, you feel better about yourself, and it's going to push you to move further and go on to the next goal and achieve that one, right? It's going to make you feel better when you celebrate. Reward is a must. Reward is a must in everything that you achieve, in everything that you do. Results. Okay? Results is what we all want, right? This result is what we're looking for. But we have to work for results. And it starts with mindset and vision. That's where it starts. So look over your results. Are there any changes that could be shorter or simple for the next time around? Sometimes when we do stuff, when we work on the first goal, sometimes we do something and, we got it done. Absolutely, we got it done. But during your research, maybe you did more research while you were doing that goal and you found out, hey, there's a shorter way for the next goal, right? Makes sense? So you want to look for maybe a shorter and simple way to do it the next time if you can, if there's a way. So you can get your goals done a lot quicker and you can get more done. So post your results, guys. Share with others. When you share with others and you share it with what you're doing and your results, eventually people are going to want to see what you're doing. Because once they see that you know what you're doing, they're going to want to follow you. Because people follow people that are successful, right? So when you share your results, you share what you're doing, people are going to follow you, they're going to like you, so on and so forth. Results come from a person who has pictured their results, set their mindset, and maybe change some personal growth, right? Most of all, guys, never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. And, say this every day. Give yourself some credit. Whether you had a good day or a bad day, you're worthy for joining me today. You are worthy for being in this industry. This is not an easy industry, right? And everyone is worthy. Bring it out, and guys, let it shine. Absolutely, guys, let it shine. Because, you are worthy. Absolutely. Everyone is worthy. So I hope that I've helped a little bit with the mindset and the vision. I didn't go too deep in it, but I wanted to explain the difference and how it works and how to look out for different things when you're talking with people. And maybe, you might need personal development. I change my mindset every day. I have to change my vision every day as I do things. And that's how this works. As you do things, you get bigger, you do bigger things. You have to change your mindset and vision all the time. You have to change your goals all the time. And that's how it works. So you have to not give up. Do I get discouraged? I get discouraged all the time. But I learn. I learn from my mistakes. I learn from what's going on. And that's how I get where I'm going. I don't give up. I love to share. I love to teach. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to give value. I'm here to help anybody in the industry because I didn't get the help that I needed. And I was very discouraged. I was, I'd ask for help. And I felt like people were laughing at me. Like no one would help me. And the only thing that did help me was connecting with the correct people, connecting with people that wanted to help other people. And once I started connecting with these people, I actually now have all kinds of free courses that run through my newsfeed on Facebook that I can join. And that's it's great about connecting with all these successful people and people that care about other people. They want to help you. So if you don't know who to connect with, by all means, reach out to me on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to tell you who to connect with. And once you start connecting with these people, I guarantee you're going to start feeling better about yourself, doing better things out in the industry, and you're going to start learning how to step out of certain comfort zones that you may or may not be in. Okay, so everybody be great. I'll see you next week. I'll be emailing you, and have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye-bye.